Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rulla Alani and today we have a lot to discuss, you guys. Unfortunately, I've come across this community of men. They are known as MGTOW. It basically stands for men going their own way. And how I was introduced to this community is by a comment on one of my videos. It was the video where I talked about when men settle down and when men get married, and I was sharing really informative statistics on what age men get married and why it's different from country to country and things like that. And I got a comment saying most men are going their own way. And I had no idea what that meant. So I did some research and I was shocked. So in this video, we're going to talk about the community, what they're doing, what they're thinking, and why it's extremely problematic. So let me...
In today's series, we're going to be covering Rulla Alani and her commentary on MGTOW, the men going their own way. Rulla Alani is a content creator that emphasizes on traveling, dating, and self-development. In a video titled MGTOW Modern Day Misogyny, My Opinion on Men Going Their Own Way, one of the first things Rulla mentioned was that the MGTOW community have very misogynistic views concerning women. When it comes to the men going their own way, a lot of people tend to defame their name, associating it with the alt-right due to some of their conservative views on relationships. Misogyny is very minimal amongst them due to the fact that many of them are there because of certain grievances or because it promotes a lifestyle that they feel most comfortable with. MGTOW is a pragmatic choice a man makes once he's experienced the trials and tribulations of a relationship or a marriage and decided that his life is the most happiest as a single person. Rulla also stated that MGTOW is going against all women. MGTOW is all about departing from gynocentric standards of how men should be in relation to women. Out of anything, MGTOW is opposed to feminist ideals, as we all know that being a feminist doesn't serve mankind in any way. This doesn't mean that MGTOW men have a revulsion towards women in general, nor feminism. Feminism and misandry can cross over depending on a woman's upbringing and past relationships with men. Rulla Alani believes that men should feel proud to empower a woman. I like to mention that there's nothing wrong with this if it's coming from a place of goodwill. However, feminism has its very own ramifications concerning the male and female relationship dynamic. And I'm talking about the toxic element as it relates to the modern day woman's attitudes. Rulla also assumes that men that go their own way have maternal issues. I've already outlined the reasons on why men join the MGTOW sector of the manosphere. There can be unique, compelling reasons for why men go their own way. The three significant reasons are due to women's tests, family law, and self-improvement. MGTOW is men's response to cultural changes and the current dating landscape. Some may feel that it is best to prioritize their lives first, and then if they choose to do so, enter back into the dating market. On Rulla Alani's second video about MGTOW, she stated that it's hard for men to process their emotions. She believed this leads to higher rates in suicide and depression in men. First off, I like to mention that processing emotions differently than women is okay. This is because men and women are intrinsically different. She also noted that men should be vulnerable with their emotions. The only problem with this is that men and women are wired differently when it comes to expressing their feelings. Emotions is not a prevailing thing when it comes to manhood. Rulla believes men should become more emotionally vulnerable when in actuality, this can backfire. This is anti-masculine, anti-seductive, and ultimately wouldn't be effective in most situations. However, I do agree with the fact that men should go to therapy. If a man does harbor resentment and anger and it's affecting different parts of his life, therapy is recommended.